Hey, happy Sunday. Sun is out, glorious sunshine, and I thought I'd come down to the allotment and start tidying up some of the raised beds. A couple of weeks ago, a lot of the raised beds just behind me over there have had stuff applied to them, and found a window. It's dry, it's warm, to come down and maybe clear away some of the yellow grass that's been littering the beds. There's not just one raised bed that has grass in it, so it's going to take some effort, it's going to take some time. So what I've been doing is as follows. We've got lots and lots of raised beds over here. This is the first one I'm going to be tidying today, and it's just simply a matter of digging away the yellowing grass that is dead mostly. I think there's potatoes in this raised bed as well. So even if I just get the one raised bed done today, it's just a 2x1 metre bed, but it has been covered in grass for a very long time. And if I just make sure that everything's tidied up and taken away from this, we can then plant the tomatoes, sweet corn and all the other seedlings that have been put in the conservatory and are currently growing. There is a lot to tidy up and it can feel a little bit overwhelming. So not only the bed that I'm standing in right now, there's a second and third bed over there, and it extends right up to the top of the plot where you can see that yellowing grass. That's half of the allotment that needs tidying over, and the plan is to make it more manageable, make it more practical. What you see here in the foreground, these are the autumn variety fall gold raspberries. These are actually really productive, and there's even strawberries in there. It does look a little untidy, granted, but you'd be more worried if there was nothing there. In the upper ground there is red currants, black currants and white currants, as well as the pear tree. Had a quick look at it earlier and there were little pearlets on there. The one thing that concerns me is that even the vines are looking a little bit bare. By this time last year they were leafy and flourishing. The Braeburn, brute of a tree, not particularly attractive usually, but it does have lots of little blossom on it that are just surviving. So as I said, the plan is to tidy and to get round to making sure everything looks pretty. This season does feel a little bit different from last year anyway. Last year was a fairly poor year, and I didn't particularly want this year to be poor in terms of productivity and crops. However, there's been a lack of germination in the seeds that I've already sown, and I can't possibly identify why that feels like that, but we're making the most of what we have. So I'm going to go back to tidying this raised bed. Even if I just get one done today, I'll be happier than I have been in the past. It can feel overwhelming if you've got lots to tidy up, so taking it one step at a time is probably useful. So I'm going to bid you adieu, sign off, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday.